Before we move on and include transaction data within the blocks of the chain, let's add one more method to our application that will be pretty vital when we create transactions between individuals on the network. This method will expose the public key of a user, in other words, their address. By exposing that address, they'll be able to advertise that public key so that way they can share it with other individuals. They'll want to share their address after all, so that way other individuals can send them currency through transactions. So let's make a new GET request under the endpoint public-key. So we're going to have a new GET request, and then the endpoint is /public-key. We have our familiar request and response callback function. And then we'll serve up some JSON, which has a public key. So the JSON object will have a public key. And then the value for this key is the wallet's public key. All right, this will allow users to see their own public key, so that way they can decide to share it with other individuals. So let's make sure this works. In the command line, make sure your application is still running. So if you have an npm run dev application instance going in one terminal, it should have reloaded because of nodemon restarting once it saw the new file. And then you can go ahead and open up Postman to interact with the new endpoint. So let's make a new GET request to localhost port 3001 /public-key. And as we do so and click send, what we find is a public key and then a very long hash, which is the value of that wallet's public key. So this is the address that other individuals in the network can now use to conduct transactions that specify this wallet as the recipient. So with this covered, let's move on to including transaction objects within the shared blockchain for the overall application.